Welcome back, ladies. I'm back with our favorite person in the whole world, my bestie, Hanny. And she may be shy, she may be demure, but she's iconic.
She's a little mysterious because she's a Scorpio.
Yes. But the one episode on this pod that everybody loves is me and my bestie talking about, I forgot what we even called that one and what we
It was like friendship.
Yeah, how to maintain adult female friendship. So we're back, we're better, we're bigger.
We're ready to pop. We're a lot bigger.
Yeah, and something about my bestie over here is that she has 3 boys.
Soon to be 3 boys.
Soon to be 3 boys.
Which is insane. I never thought I would have all boys. Or 3 kids.
That's crazy. We were breaking it down in college on each other to the point where we'd be dancing so hard people would throw money at us, and we were like, why is there money all over the floor? But we were really having
I should have
fun.
saved that for all these damn kids.
In this economy, I should have
invested that.
Why did I not put that in a Roth IRA and I bought another
AMF.
Long Island? Yeah. But today we're talking about being a boy mom because that's
All we know.
all that we know.
Yeah.
And she has 3, I have 1, all boys. And even though
Close in age, too.
close in age, and even though we always would say like it would be so cute to have a girl, I think we've all come to the understanding that being a boy mom is
Boys
elite.
rule, girls drool.
So stupid. If you hear Ice Age in the background or any dinosaurs clashing together, just ignore. What's funny is it's always the girliest divas that have boys. You always think like, oh,
It's a hard pill to swallow at first.
I've always known that
I've
I wanted
always-
boys. You've always wanted
Yeah.
girls. Any of you who have a girl,
You don't know how the potential that you have.
you don't understand what the gift that you've been given. I fear that if I had a girl, I would be the mom that like puts seasonal hair accessories in her hair for every occasion.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
Don't even get me started.
We would go, I just know that if we had girls, you and I would lock in. There would be
Birthday parties would be catered.
and there
vendors.
would be, yes, no neutral themes. It would be 1000% girl. If we had girls,
No.
it would be
There's
like princess
no
party.
gender neutral things on my girl registry.
There will be, she will never wear green. She's wearing pink, purple.
Even
that's
a
it.
mint, that's pushing it for me. She doesn't get to choose what she wears.
No.
Once she's 4, she can choose.
4 is still young. They don't have any style. They don't know what they're doing. I'm not going to
But
be looking a
I'm-
fool because my 4-year-old is putting on some.
That's even me now with my boys. I'm like, we're not having anything ugly in your wardrobe so that if you do want to pick what you wear, you're not looking a complete mess.
How you look is basically telling the world how much I love you. And I'm not going to have you looking a mess. You got to look cutesy. Unless you're home with me,
You just need to look presentable.
period. Mom, bring back making your kids look presentable. Sorry.
I'm not sorry. This is the thing. If you are looking like a hot mess and your kid is also, there's going to be days where that happens, right? Like that's just motherhood. But if you always look put together and then you show up with your kid and they look like a mess, I'm judging you. I said it.
Sorry, if you have
I
enough
said
money and time to get a Brazilian done, you got your acrylics and your lash extensions on and your lip filler. When you kiss your babies goodnight, they feel a little rubber kiss their forehead.
If you have your Dior lip oil and your kid
Yes.
has holes in their shoes,
Yeah.
I'm judging you.
The shoes better be on the right feet, mama. Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of strong opinions.
I love to hear them.
Mothering and being a parent. Am I so early into parenting? Yes. My oldest will be 4 pretty soon, next month. But I still have opinions.
No, and I feel like the younger years are what define your like approach to motherhood. Sorry.
Yeah.
But like their brains
Yep.
are being developed right now. And
Mhm.
our approach that we have now is going to be similar to when they're older.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people are always telling when you're pregnant, they're like, wait till you have the babies. And then when you have babies, they're like, oh, you just wait till they get older. That's when you really start parenting. It's like,
Yeah. What am I doing now then?
yeah, what am I doing now? Sitting on my ass and jacking
Well-
off all day? I'm sorry. No, this is a lot.
Well, also since we have boys, we really don't have to do any parenting.
Yeah, actually,
Like,
thank God
they're
we don't have girls.
easy. Like, you just have to put a roof over their head, some clothes on their back.
You don't have to mentor them because
You don't need any guidance.
No. Give them a dog bowl with like some Cocoa Puffs in there.
And then you can just send them out into the world where their default setting is rage.
Right.
And let their future girlfriend or wife deal with it.
Yeah. And then if you put them in sports, that's another healthy way that they can get out all of their repressed anger towards you by getting a football injury in high school and then getting hooked on drugs.
Put them in a travel sport real young and force them to do it.
Put them in church. Put them in church and they'll be just fine. You don't have to mother your kid as long as they're in a youth group around other kids that their parents didn't parent them either. They'll be good. Why is it always like the youth group?
My son to a Christian preschool.
No, but I feel like there's a difference. Like, obviously, grow them up right.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, but I feel like with the youth group thing, it's like those kids were the freakiest. It was the band kids and the church kids. Me too. And I know you were a freak.
And then I was getting money thrown at me on the dance floor.
Yeah. It was suppressed until college, and then it was all over the place.
And now I got 3 kids.
I feel like it's always the girl moms that are saying boys aren't different. They're just the same as girls. And it's always the mom that's like,
they always have so much to say.
I said it.
Like, I'm just going to say something. Can we have one thing as boy moms? You walk into Target, and if you're a boy mom, you know everything over 3/4 of the kids section is for girls. And then I go over to the boy section, and I don't even care about the prints on the shirts anymore. Like, my kids love that. But every size that I need is sold out. There's never a correct size.
Never. And why is it either like for little boys, you get ugly like bluey shirts or you get like a blazer vest? Why?
With a bow tie?
With a bow tie. Like, can we have a nice, cute little shirt? Like, I can't put my kid in a dress. I can't put him in cute little shoes. These are tights.
Can't put him in a dress?
Ooh, scandalous. But no, I can't like, have as much fun with dressing him.
It's either formal wear for my 2-year-old or it's
a shirt that
I don't know.
says roar
Mommy's
like
best
you mean it. And we don't get a lot of the things that girl moms get, going and getting our manicures together with our girl one day.
Don't even get me started when you move up to the kids section with boys. My oldest is now in like extra small 4-5. Oh my God. It's terrible.
I look like a trashy mom with the options that we have available here. To the girl moms, let us have this thing. And I think the thing, our argument, this is an argumentative virtual essay, that boys are just different.
They love to say that boys and girls aren't different.
And then
maybe when they're like babies. Yeah. But give me a 4-year-old girl and a 4-year-old boy. There are girls that are rough and tough. But they also have brothers.
They do.
90% of the time.
Yeah. And like, why is it every single girl mom that's like, my girl is different? Most girls are easy. But
she's
my
a
girl,
leader.
She's a tomboy. It's like, can a girl just play outside without her being like a tomboy? Like, what is, like, what?
Dare I also say boys little boys are way more emotional than little girls. As soon as your little boys start showing emotion, you do feel this pressure. Like when you're in public, if one of my sons is having a meltdown, people are looking at us and it's like, why is your little boy having a meltdown? I think it's nowadays, I sound like a boomer, but nowadays it's like black or white. You're either completely gentle parenting your kid and like, oh, I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. Let's pull out our emotion wheel. So you have that, or it's get up, stop crying, and keep it moving.
No, and I've been around moms that like
I'm
shame
in the
you.
middle.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in the middle.
And we both been around moms
contextual.
that are like on one side of the spectrum or the other. I was not expecting to be around moms that like judge you for not being like aggressive and screaming at your kids. That was shocking to me. Becoming a mom, like why?
Yeah.
It happens from time to time, but you feel like you have to like perform this certain response.
Motherhood is performative.
Period. It's hard. And
it just is.
We're never going to do it all right, but
and performative in the way of you feel like you have to perform when you're in public. Because get those gentle parents home and I guarantee you they're not, oh, Tommy, let's pull out our emotion wheel.
No.
I'm
sorry.
But there's so much mom shame.
There is.
That you feel if you don't do that in public.
And and it's hard because it's like, even at this age, I can feel the pressure of you need to let him have his feelings and like really nurture them and like listen to him. But also, I don't want to raise a man. Like so often we're thinking about the kid version of them or the baby, but it's like, no, I'm raising somebody's future husband. It's a responsibility to be a mom in general, but being a boy mom, it's like, no, I am like raising the next generation of men and there is a lot of pressure with that, and I don't want him to be somebody who can't problem solve and feels like he's gonna have a woman who's gonna
figure it out,
hold his hand during every like inconvenience. It's tough to figure out how to respond.
I'm definitely at some points they get up, stop crying, like it's situational, and I also think it depends on your kid.
That every baby's different. Yeah.
Like if we're in a restaurant, you're not going to sit there and melt down. Like I'm picking your ass up and we're walking out.
It's so hard too to be like, lately having a 3-year-old, he throws tantrums and I have to like tell him, if you do this, then we're going to have to leave. And what I'm learning is that there's so much seriousness with like actually enforcing that consequence, like being like, okay, if I'm going to tell him that we're going to leave, if he keeps doing this, I have to be ready to actually do that.
Right.
If that's what he chooses. Like so many moms just throw stuff around like, oh, you can't be doing
empty
that. Stop doing that. Empty threats. And it teaches a kid that like they're actually not safe in that dynamic.
Yeah,
they can't trust that
control.
they can't trust that their parent is going to follow through on what they say that they're going to do. I've always thought I don't want a girl because I know how I was as a teenager. I was super hormonal. Everything was serious for me. Like I was going through it and I could feel it was hormonal. Like I felt crazy. And I haven't wanted to deal with that as a mom. Honestly, I'm like, I am scared of the idea of having a girl because it's a lot of pressure to have to deal with all those feelings. But with boys, is it actually that they don't have those same feelings, or is it that we just haven't let them? And it actually is
beat it out of them.
Yeah, and it's it's almost more pressure. It's almost more pressure to raise boys because they set the tone for a relationship with a woman.
It's scary to think about having a girl because you know your own lived experience as a woman and you see what she is going to have to just go through because she's a woman. But then it's scary to raise boys because you see how men are from a female standpoint. Is my child going to grow up and be a rapist?
No.
Well, I'm sure a lot of moms would be like looking at their little baby boys and being like, my son would never. Is he going to be like a competent husband? Is he going to be a good father? Like,
It goes beyond just like being a good mom to your kid and like the selfish perspective of that moment. It's literally like raising a human being upright to be a good human being.
My report card as a mother is going to come when my sons are married, and do they want to be around me as a mother-in-law?
And do their wives want to be around you?
Their wives. Do their wives want to be around me?
Oh, yeah.
And how is my child's marriage?
Yeah, 100%. I'm sorry, but
that's my report card as a mother.
I love that perspective. It's like playing the long game, like truly like doing the hard things now to like be proud in the end of the man that you raised. And I'm sure no moms look back and be like, oh, my son is kind of a shitty husband because I was a bad mom. They probably don't even think their son is a bad husband. Like none of these moms are out here holding their kids accountable.
Infantilizing their son and using their son to meet their emotional needs that their husband isn't providing.
Yeah, that's literally
I said it.
It's like, I feel like a lot of moms, when they have a boy, there's this weird dynamic of like, he's my baby and I'm his everything, especially for the moms that aren't fulfilled in their relationships. And so they're like, this is my little person that I can control. And he's just like a golden retriever and he'll always love me and come back to me as long as I please him. But is you pleasing your son, which is fucking weird as a mom, is that actually what's best for them, or is that what makes you feel good and your ego boosted in the moment?
Fathers who want to control their daughter's purity and sexual life are the equivalent of mothers who will do everything for their baby boys, and my baby boy can do no wrong.
Yeah, and
my baby boy didn't do that.
No, he would never. And I don't like his girlfriend anyway. She seems like
she's taking him away from me.
Yeah, she's using him.
She's using him for his money.
She's using him for our family. It's like, I'm sorry, you need to reconnect with your husband.
Get some friends.
You need a hobby.
Mommy, get a hobby.
Mommy, get a hobby. Episode 1, check it out. Yeah, I think the best thing that we can do. I think the most selfless, loving thing that we can do while raising our sons is allowing them to be their own person. Because eventually they will have their own family one day. They're going to have their own kids and we're not going to be the light of their life. And then what are we left with? It's like investing in ourselves and making sure that we like raise them to be strong without being like a martyr.
I think going off of that, it's so easy to fall into being a martyr in motherhood and think my kids are seeing me give up everything and rush around and like do XYZ. But what is actually when your kids get into their adult years is them being able to look back and be like, oh, mom like took care of herself. And that's important. Like,
yeah,
for my wife.
Yeah.
When I get married and when she becomes the mother of my children, like I think it translates over.
Yeah. When we take care of ourselves as moms, we're setting the example for our boys that they can empower their partners to do the same. And that's just normal.
Yeah, that's just being a healthy
partner. Their wives don't have to beg to go get their nails done.
Yeah.
Period. We're making this quick because we got T-Rexes in the background. We got Ice Sage. We're trying to get through this. But we're going to provide some value right now. And that's going to be...
How do we approach parenting boys?
Yep. Rapid fire. How do you be a good boy mom?
I think being what I'm learning, which I feel like I'm constantly learning, when they're young, I am a strict mom. I just am. Does that mean we don't have fun? No, but like I do have expectations. Once they get to about 2, we have things that we need to do.
Yeah.
You need to clear your plate from the table. You're loading it in the dishwasher. Do they get it right every time? No. But then people hear that I do that. Oh my gosh, they're so young.
You're abusive.
Oh my gosh, there's just babies. If they can go grab the remote and tell me they want to watch Bluey, or if they can sit on the toilet and go to the bathroom, then they can pick their clothes up off of the ground and come put it in a basket.
Yeah, exactly.
I think instilling responsibilities and chores when they're little and not giving them like a physical reward for it.
Yeah.
That's just what we do.
And sticking
You're a
to your
part of this
guns.
household.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just how we keep the house moving.
We're not raising men that are unable to pick up after themselves, and they're relying on a woman to do everything for them. Like, that's lazy parenting. Sorry. And it starts at a young age.
I always say, when you're in the thick of it and you've got little kids running around, it is easier to just be like, just give it to me. I'm going to do it, because you're stressed out. You're overstimulated.
Yeah.
But how is that going to serve me in 5-10 years?
It's hard. It's like, I feel like kids will naturally take the lazy way out. Like, if you say, clean up your dish, and then they say no, and you say, clean up your dish right now, and they still say no, you've already given them what your expectation is that they need to do. They know how to do it. They're not stupid.
Literally.
And so it's so many times I have just been like, okay, fine. And I just grab it. But it's like, I'm literally training him that I need to remind him over and over again. And then still he cannot do it. And I'll just take care of it. That's not how we treat women. Even your mom, I'm sorry, but like, he's potty trained now. And we're struggling with this issue of like, he wants help getting up on the toilet and like doing that. And I'm like, no, you're able to do it. I found out at daycare he does it on his own. I'm like, you can do it. Yeah. You just literally want the support. And, you know, it's our responsibility to say no in those moments.
We have been working on loading the dishwasher, and he is clearly doing it for attention. He like moves it all around. And I literally say, just because you don't want to do it doesn't mean you get to act like you don't know how to. So I have all the time in the world. We're going to wait until you do it the right way.
So good.
Okay, mama.
Yeah.
And then guess what? He does it the right way.
You're not stupid. Like, the more that we treat our kids like they're actually stupid and incapable, that reinforces the belief inside of them that, oh, I actually can't take care of it. I can't pull up my own pants. I can't put a plate in a dishwasher. So I'm not going to burden my wife one day with that. I'll just let her handle it because I can't do it right. It's like, no, you're fully capable. You don't have nubs for arms. You're not an amputee. You're fully capable.
Literally. And that's not to say like, I'm not going to give you guidance and assistance. You're literally 4. Like, you're 2.
Yeah.
But like, let's start getting the wheels
age appropriate
moving.
Responsibilities.
And it makes them feel good when they do something.
Yeah.
We go to the butcher shop. I give him my wallet. I say, okay, you go up. You're going to give him the cart. What do we say when he gives it back? Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, we're building confidence in like these situations. And then I make him carry the bag of meat out to the car. And he goes, oh, Mama, it's heavy. And I say, it is heavy, but you're so strong. Yeah. You can do it.
I love that.
We see somebody, we open up the door for them.
Yeah.
And you better say thank you if he opens up the door for you.
If he opens up the door and you just walk through
on your phone,
I'm sorry, but we'll be smacking that phone out of your hand.
Oh, he held the door open for you. Can you say thank you?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
People complain about kids these days, but then when you try and teach them, they don't acknowledge it. It's insane to me. That's another episode.
No, we needed to do another episode when you're postpartum and everything. Yeah. I love chatting with you about motherhood stuff, but it's not a burden. It's a honor. I was on a hike this week, and like, normally people, if I'm carrying him in my backpack, they'll be like, oh, good for you, you know, strong mama. This old lady passes me and she goes, oh, what a burden.
I had an exact experience like that at the doctor's office.
Really?
We were in the elevator and she looked at me and she goes, oh, how old? And I said, 4 2. She goes, when are you due? And I said, next month. Do you know what you're having? And at this point, she was walking out of the elevator. It was like in a movie. She turned to face me. She goes, I go, another boy. And as the elevator's closed, she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I said, "No, they're blessings." And the door closed.
That is so iconic.
And I'm just like, when they hear that you have all boys, they have more gender disappointment than I did. And
you
I'm
did
just gonna
cry.
I did have gender disappointment, like, but now that I have all boys, I could not imagine anything else. And I realized, no, I was literally made to like be a mother of boys.
Yeah.
But now I'm just gonna get witty with it, and I'm gonna say, I never wanted a girl.
Well, it's just like,
I'm just gonna say something offensive back.
yeah.
Because don't say that in front of my little boys. Like, what message is that sending to them?
Exactly. If you say what a burden and my son hears that, it's like, I told her, no, actually, we love it. It's like,
it's so fun.
What are you talking about? I do get, because I do want more kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always nervous about having a girl because all I know is being a boy mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's just a different type of responsibility, but it's like so fun to be a boy mom.
It is.
It's just everything. I'm sorry. I want to be the only woman in the household so that nobody else can take my shine.
Life.
Any other thoughts on how to be a good boy mom from the boy mom expert herself?
Those are big shoes to fill.
Girl, you're filling them.
She's filling them.
She's
nicely.
filling them up and then she's snatching it back.
Yeah.
She's popping out this third and then she's going to be back to her petite little hourglass self.
I just think it's a fine line of helping your boys work through their emotions, but then also knowing that you are raising somebody who needs to be strong but gentle.
Yeah.
And there's a time and place for that. And I think it's just figuring it out with your specific kid and just trial and error.
Yeah. You know? Doing, like we always say, you have to just do your best. Sometimes we always joke like, oh my God, I literally just screamed at my kid about something so stupid. But it's like, we're all just doing our best at the end of the day. It's not going to be perfection, but this is the biggest responsibility we could ever have in our lives. It's like growing up the next generation of men.
It's a huge responsibility.
A huge responsibility. So it's like, even slowing down and being somebody who's like super busy, even with just one kid, it's hard for me to be like in moments, like walking into the meat store, slowing down and being intentional about it and having it be a learning experience so that he's not having to learn the basics of functioning as a human being by his teachers or his friends' moms or being out in public as an adult, having to learn the lessons of how to be polite. When you're in your 20s, I'm sorry. That's
in
gotta
this
be
house,
rough.
we use manners.
Thank you for your time being pregnant, about to bust open.
Thank God.
Thank God she's almost done with this.
God, let's wrap this show
Pregnancy
up.
sucks.
Pregnancy gets real trashy at the end. It's rough. So let's wrap it up and let's get moving along.
Yeah. And we'll see you in the next episode. Healing. And we can have another little healing girly pop conversation on how to be a good mommy like my bestie over here.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.